Your children are not your friends.
Give me 90 seconds to 2 minutes of y'all time, y'all. Listen, I was sent a video of President Barack Obama on his wife Michelle Obama's podcast just this past week saying that dads can't be everything to their little boys. That dads aren't everything and cannot be everything boys all in all. The boys need other types of role models, including a role model like his college professor. He said that little boys even need that end of the spectrum in their life. Let's go back.
Your children are not your friends. You love them deeply. And if you do it right, if you set some boundaries now, give them a lot of no's with a lot of love and a lot of encouragement. But if you set really clear boundaries that you believe in and you stick to all the time, kids are just, they are waiting for you.
That's right. They need structure. They respond to it.
And they're waiting for you to go back on your word. They're waiting to see how long it will take. How many times can I outlast you? Because as I say, they've got time on their hands. Kids don't have jobs. They have no responsibility. They're not paying bills. All they have time for is to outlast you.
To wear you down.
To wear you down.
That's right.
Yes, a lot is hitting up about this family. We have been talking about these people for almost a week now. Daily Mail published an audio. I don't know if you've seen this. Michelle Obama mocks Barack presidential ambitions that brought her fame and fortune as divorce rumors continue to swell. We saw what they did a few days ago. They came out to address this whole situation. Michelle can't even stop. In as much as Barack is receiving massive backlash everywhere, they sat down today in an interview. I'm going to show you what she actually said here. But before I do that, there is something more concerning. Whoopi Goldberg is insane. Whoopi Goldberg defend her Lord and Savior Barack Obama after Trump exposing his corruption. You can't make this up. It is insane. First, take a look at this.
Give me 90 seconds to 2 minutes of y'all time, y'all. Listen, I was sent a video of President Barack Obama on his wife Michelle Obama's podcast just this past week saying that dads can't be everything to their little boys. That dads aren't everything and cannot be everything boys all in all. The boys need other types of role models, including a role model like his college professor. He said that little boys even need that end of the spectrum in their life. Let's go back to little boys and their fathers. First of all, it's long been believed, and I truly believe, that the greatest threat to a young man's life, especially a young man of color, is not a white police officer, but it is the absence of the father in his life. And that goes all over colors and cultures. It's the absence of the father in the young man's life. White, black, Hispanic, brown, Chinese, it does not matter. Dads do make the difference. There's a hashtag out there, dads supporting dads. Listen, dads, you do make the difference. I don't give a what President Barack Obama has to say about that. Dads mean everything to the young boy. My dad meant everything to me. My dad set the standard. He set the bar of what I was to become and the standard in which was set for our family name. My dad was the standard bearer, my mentor, my all in all, my Superman. And that is your dad should be the same in your life as well. So anyway, let's get to the video. Here's President Barack Obama speaking about how dads can't be everything in a little boy's life. Check this out. Stick with me.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy. One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't outlawed. Who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, You need that person in your friend group so that if you then have...
Do you believe young boys need their father in your life to be everything to the little boy?
I won't lie to you, Obama set the internet on fire. This is going on, these investigations are going on at the same time. What I enjoy most about this whole thing is the fact that majority of the people reacting, sharing these videos are black people. That is amazing. You know, and I'm impressed to see that they are waking up, they are seeing who Obama is. At a certain point, when I look at how people used to react, you saw during the campaign period what Obama said. Black people need to add up the number because they are lacking behind. Said some ridiculous things. People blow up on social media when he said this. Now, coming out to tell us that, oh, every boy child need this as a friend has triggered a lot of people the more. I don't know if this guy will ever stand to advise people again in anything they will listen, though there is some that will follow through. It is insane. Some are arguing that no, Obama did not say that. I don't know if you actually watched that video, Kinley, or the podcast.
Liberals are funny. They're constantly crying on the list. So Donald Trump decides to tell, Pam Bondi, let's release this list. She files for it, and she's blocked. Blocked by whom? A judge appointed by none other than Barack Obama. Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange that a judge would block the releasing of certain documents that is pertinent to this case? That would let everybody know. Democrats have been crying about this list now. They weren't crying about it 6 months ago. They weren't crying about it the last 4 years when Biden had all the information. Yet, they're crying about it now under Trump. So when he finally decides to release it, he's blocked. I wonder why. Could it be because a lot of influential Democrats are on that list? Could it be because maybe Obama perhaps is on that list? I think he is. Could it be that a lot of celebrities such as actors and foreign dignitaries and things of that nature is on that list? It can't be because Trump is on the list, because if Trump was on the list, they would have released it. Yet, they blocked it. Go figure.
This is actually funny, to see how Democrats will always act. When you watch CNN, MSNBC, this is exactly what you will see. They are singing like a song. They want to, create that narrative like, oh, Trump is in that list, reason he's refusing to release. Okay, they took a decision. Now, Obama judge just blocked everything. Then at the end of the day, the highest people talking about this are Democrat. Why?
Yes. Were you ever embarrassed to say that's what you were or that's who you wanted to be? I wouldn't say embarrassed, but more so, what is the word? It felt like an ambitious statement. Mm-hmm. Like inside, people may be like, "Yeah, okay." Oh, you didn't want to sound like you were bragging. It's like my husband. I want to be president of the United States. It's like, no, you might want to keep that to yourself, honey. Yeah. That's so nice. You want to be president. Exactly. That. Or like when someone's like, "I want to play basketball and I'm gonna be the best basketball player ever," and you're like, "Okay." Would you be attracted to a guy who's not financially sound when you meet him? I married one. Don't you like that alley-oop I just threw? I left my corporate firm when I met Barack, and I had somebody who was like, I got your back. The risk you think you're taking, they're not that crazy, and I'm here to help you. That's when I said, I would rather have that in a partner than a higher income.
This was Michelle. This article was released by Daily Mail just few hours ago. If you've been watching this channel, you realize I reported about this. Michelle is here mocking Obama. You can see, if not of this issue of them being at the White House, a lot of people will not know Michelle Obama. Now she is here saying this. This actually stirred up a lot of reactions on social media to a level not seen before. For days now, we've been talking about this. The other day, Barack actually stirred up reactions on her podcast, which a lot of people reacted. Now, this is what Michelle is doing, mocking Obama. I don't want to make the video long. I want to appreciate people constantly supporting me, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. Never stop. If you see my notifications, always tune in. If you see short videos at the end of these videos, that is for the YT algorithm.
Barack Obama is not our daddy.
Well, what is Obama talking about?
Landmines, limitations.
So many rules.
My choices are mine. Making this easy. People line up for my advice. And you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like, I've written books. I've given speeches. Line up for my advice. It's like,
why don't we choose more carefully who we're going to lionize?
Why? Marriage, infertility.
How hard it is to live in the White House.
Post this morning alleging that since I said I will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial. 100
has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification.
This is not going to end.
He says, but what if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense because kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one until you...
Because she's fearful.
Registration Act is
talking about term, and you will be very...
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black.
How bad is his reputation going to be?
It's bad.
I need to connect the dots.
Going to carry a level of weight.
Games and out to dinner with their daughter.